Hello everyone, welcome back to United Spotlight. Today we're here to discuss whether United fans are now turning their backs on Cristiano Ronaldo, probably the greatest footballer of all time and definitely United legend. Personally myself, I was around back in the days of Ronaldo the first time round. Remember when he signed, come through, what he did. Absolutely incredible player. But what I want to focus on is the now. And are people turning on him, the old school or the younger fans who didn't see Ronaldo for what he was when he was around the first time at Man United? Personally, I don't think it's time to turn your back on Ronaldo at the moment. For one, everyone goes through a dip in form. He's the best player on the planet, or at least was, in my opinion. Still is an incredibly good striker if you get him any service. And you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt at the moment. And not only that, the guy is my age, 37, 38 years old, been asked to play 3 games a week because the club have left us in a position where we have no other strikers. And do not even talk to me about Cavani because he may as well not be there. Pointless, ridiculous, go watch my other video. Cavani's a joke. Martial we let go. Rashford isn't a striker anyway, but even if you were to play him down the middle, he's not a striker, is he? It might work at the weekend versus City, someone like Rashford down the middle, because they'll have all the ball and we can just oof it a bit like Tottenham did to him. As soon as we get it, get that ball over the top, get him on the turn and use the pace. But it's probably unlikely he'll drop Ronaldo for the City game. It's too big a game. But I'll get into the City preview probably tomorrow. And what I want to know about the fans is, first of all, at the start of this video, if you watch this video, if anyone watches it, even if only 10 people watch this video, tell me, number one, would you rather have Maguire or Ronaldo as captain? And number two, do you think we should sell Ronaldo regardless of position that we finish in the summer? Forget the money or anything like that, or forget him finding a club. Just straight up, if you was in charge of Man United, had as much money, could do what you wanted, it don't matter, you can say bye Cristiano, would you get rid of him or not? My 2 personal answers to those questions are Maguire or Ronaldo captain. No brainer, Ronaldo. He's been there, done it all, won. He came through in the United team that had leaders, had winners in it. He knows what mentality it takes to get there. And the current crop of players at Man United, bar 1 or 2, they don't know what it's like to win Division 4 of a Sunday League, let alone anything professional at the minute. They've never won anything. Anything that's anywhere near what Ronaldo's won in his lifetime. So long term, Ronaldo's not a captain. He'll probably go after next season regardless of what happens. And at that point, we'll have to see who's the manager, who's in, and who should be the captain. But I'm almost certain that Maguire will stay captain for the rest of this season, but he will be changed in the summer. Whether Ranić stays or goes, or whoever comes in as manager, there will be a captaincy change at Man United. But let's get on to Ronaldo here. I've got some stats on my screen. I'll just read a few out. So in the Premier League this season, he's played 23 games, 9 goals, 3 assists. A lot of those goals were earlier on in the season when he was on fire. We was all going crazy, Viva Ronaldo time. I think the last 10 or 11 games, I think he scored 1 goal against Brighton. Most of them, I would say, are not his fault. I'd say the last couple of games, he probably should have scored. But if we go on to the Watford game, as I mentioned in my post-match overview, everyone is coming down so hard on Ronaldo. He's finished, he's got to score. He's not scoring. Ronaldo had one chance when he hit the post. Bruno Fernandes had 3 chances better than Ronaldo's and missed them all. And I know there's people out there in the fan base that don't like Bruno either, and I know Ronaldo's the name that all the media want to put out there about him not scoring, but we didn't lose that game or draw that game against Watford because of Ronaldo. It was because of Bruno. People went absolutely crazy about it. The one thing I'd say with Ronaldo is, like I said just a minute ago, we need someone else to help him out. Playing 3 games a week at his age in the Premier League is too much. Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup. We need another striker. I know we're out the FA Cup and the Carabao. Thank God, else we'll be playing about 5 games a week. But who's going to play up there? Like I say, Rashford. Not for me. Rashford won't play at all in 90% of the games for me. But we have no other striker. Martial, Greenwood, gone. Greenwood will never play football again. It's extremely unlikely that Greenwood will play football again. And even if he does get found not guilty, it'll be very hard for him to come back and play at a level like Manchester United, in my opinion, because his name will always be tarnished with what's gone on. It'd be hard for people to forget. So you can forget about Greenwood. I think Martial's almost certainly gone unless we get someone maybe like a Ten Hag. And we've got no other striker, so we desperately need to buy a striker as well as a centre midfielder now. And I know this is a Ronaldo video, and I'm kind of going on about the whole strike force as a whole, but Ronaldo needs service. We say it all of the time. He needs to be given service. The quality of the crossing in that Man United team is terrible. I think Tellez is the only one who's got a decent cross on him. Dalot gets in good positions, but his final ball's not great yet. Shaw only uses his left foot, and his crossing to me is just poor. I think the only reason he's probably got better attacking stats than Tellez is because he plays every game for some reason. Wan-Bissaka may as well forget about attacking options. Pathetic. Fernandes, the only time he ever finds Ronaldo is a 1 in 50 worldie ball. There's no simple balls in, no standard crossing from Fernandes. So the real crux of this conversation is with Cristiano Ronaldo. The one competition we're still in. Extremely unlikely that we will win it, but we've got a massive chance of beating Atletico now. And Ronaldo scored 6 goals in 6 games in the Champions League. Some of them out of the blue, some of the goals that only he can score. Other people are not scoring them goals. And he is the reason why we're even playing Atletico now. People forget this. We would be in no cups without Ronaldo right now. We're miles off the Premier League, out the Carabao, out the FA Cup. And we would 100% be out of the Champions League without Cristiano Ronaldo. So let that sink in, people, that Ronaldo is the reason why we're still in the Champions League. It's the reason why we want top 4. There's people saying let's finish outside the top 4 so we'll spend more money. The whole reason we're in the Champions League and want to win it is because we finished in top 4. So I don't get this thing about, let's get out the Champions League and finish top 4, or let's finish 5th and so we can spend more money. Man United need to be in the Champions League. I know there's probably a lot of younger fans now who don't see Man United as a proper European threat. But my whole childhood, and even most of the early 2000s, United were always there in the Champions League, fighting. You always thought that they might have a chance of going all the way. And since the Glazers have taken over, and I think it was the 2008, we won the Champions League. From round about then, have you ever really thought that Man United are going to win the Champions League? No, they've not got a chance. I mean, it'd be an absolute miracle if they won it this year. The teams that are still in, PSG, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, we are nowhere near them. Absolutely nowhere near. So that's the Champions League. FA Cup, he's had a drought. He should have probably got on the score sheet versus Middlesbrough. I think he did play against Middlesbrough, didn't he? He must have done, because we ain't got any other strikers. That was another ridiculous game where we should have been put to bed. We couldn't put the ball in the net. And I'm not saying Ronaldo's not to blame here. He has to put the ball in the net. That's what we bought him for. But to say that this is the end of Ronaldo, he's finished, he's the problem with Man United. Are you forgetting what happened under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? And Ronaldo is the problem. You are kidding me, right? You could say half the rest of the team are the problem. Shaw, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Rashford. They're the problems. And they are basically the British core of Man United. And this is where I have a problem. Obviously, I'm from England. I want England to do well. I support England in the Euros. I want the English players to do well at Man United. Man United have always had a core of English or youth-grown players. But at the moment, the English players, or British players, shall we say, that we have in that squad, then the fact is they're just not good enough. Maguire, Shaw, McTominay, those players are players that, for me, that can play in the Premier League mid-table team. The one thing I will always ask is, would you put this player, or would this player get into Chelsea, City or Liverpool's team at the minute? The answer is no to them all. Rashford wouldn't even play for those teams. And Rashford has potential. He's got pace. He's got a strike. He needs coaching to use his head more in a game. And you can understand why Cristiano Ronaldo gets frustrated. Because he is one of the best. He's played with the best. And at this current moment in time, he's playing with players that, even at his age, they're a step below him. They will never get anywhere near Cristiano Ronaldo. Not even on their one good game in 10 do they get near Cristiano Ronaldo and what he's done in his career. You put the ball on Cristiano Ronaldo's head or on his feet in the box, he will score goals. When he's getting one chance a game and he misses, it's not all Ronaldo's fault. Yeah, you expect him to take these chances, but Ronaldo has played for Juve at the top of the game. He played for Man United when they're at the top of the game. He's played for Real Madrid. He might miss 2 chances a game for them. The problem is he's getting 5-6 chances a game. Okay, over the last 2 games maybe we've created a couple of chances. The other 20, he's probably had 1/2 a chance a game. Half the ones he scored in the Champions League, absolutely out the blue. He won the game for us against Brighton. Solo goal. Forget the 2-0. They had 10 men. There was about a second to go when Bruno put it in. We're playing 10 men against Brighton. Shocking in the first half. Won the game in the second half with one moment from Ronaldo. And that is the problem there. It's one moment. If you go back to before Ronaldo, when we had Rashford up front, or he was bailing us out all the time, it was one moment from Rashford, one moment from Bruno, a dodgy penalty. We haven't played as a team collectively for 4 years now. It's been moments, bail us out. And now the stricter with VAR and stricter with giving penalties, the goals have dried up. And Rashford's off form. Everything he hits, it's rose Z instead of the net. It was always going to happen. You can't keep shooting from anywhere and it going in. Your luck will run out. But anyway, that's enough about United's striking options and Ronaldo. As I said, let me know in the comments. Maguire or Ronaldo captain, and money no option. Ronaldo in or out in the summer, regardless of finishing position. And if you finished or listened to this far, do me the favours and hit the like and favourite and all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel. Like I say, just getting started here. So, yeah, I'll see you on the City preview, I think, which will be coming up probably tomorrow. So, peace out, everyone.